Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Amalgamash. Do you remember the Aurora character generator that I covered a little bit ago? Almost forgot to put some clothes on that guy. Well, there has been a significant update to that software. The devs have heard my pleas and our cries, and they decided to do something about it. This update includes a new version of the generator, as well as a downloadable set of templates and instructions that will show you how you can create your own assets to be used with the generator. Currently, that still does require you, unfortunately, to send any finished assets you make to the developers so they can include them, but they'll work on that for the next update. For now, let's look at some of the updated parts. There is more fur body parts. You can have a completely furry character here. You can, of course, customize the color as before. They have also given us a lamia-like tail. Of the entire lower half of the body becomes like a snake. That is pretty awesome. With the medieval shirt now available for all body combinations, and there is an option for RPG Maker style 3-frame animation, so that makes things a lot easier for people who are wanting to use this specifically for RPG Maker engines. And they made a change to the assets to improve the effect of coloration. There's been a bunch of other small fixes and changes, such as random characters should now always have pants. He didn't have to do that for me. We're gonna test that. And the very first time I hit random, I got a snake tail, and there are no pants on this random snake person. No pants at all. If a lamia wore pants though, would they wear them like this or like this? I'm not going to edit anything into that was a bad joke. Let's just move on. So as you can see here, you can also download from the Red Ox Games itch page the Aurora character templates. Let's look at what's inside. The Aurora character templates comes with all of the different body templates that this comes with, which includes the character templates file comes with 4 folders and an instructional PDF. The folders contain the body templates, that's every body type, the templates for bottoms, other, and top templates, and these are all useful for studying so that you can see how these outfits will look on the various characters. And that's important because they do have different body types, which the game dev community sorely needs more body types than what we normally get. We always get just chibi, or we get like sexy woman, muscular man, or maybe even like shrimpy anime dude, but there's never any variation from that ever, and this actually has what you need to make those other real existing body types. The snake tail is a bad example. We're not going to talk about the snake tail. So as the instructions explain here, we're just going to take a quick look. We're going to skim over them. You definitely want to read through all of this. This does talk a little bit about licensing and credits. If you do want to share your assets with the community, you can decide between a CC0 or CC BY license. If you want any other license, to let them know. Basically, this is saying if you send them your assets, you're doing this to contribute to the community that this program serves. So CC0 means it's essentially the same as public domain. You do retain the authorship, but you no longer have any control over how these assets are used. Go read up on the CC0 license to get more information. It is functionally almost the same as having public domain. The CC BY license will require anybody who uses these for their project or game or whatever to make sure that they credit you, and as the devs state here, they'll make sure to remind their users to credit you if they use your assets. So I'm hoping that means, like, if I submit assets to them and you are using this program for your game and you select the flannel shirt or the succubus shirt, that my name will pop up on the side under a little box that'll be like, make sure you credit the following creator for these assets because they belong to them. And I wouldn't care, but hopefully it has some kind of a functionality like that, just out of fairness for anybody who submits assets. We don't know yet because that's going to be in the next update. When that is, I have no idea, but the attention that the first video got was kind of crazy in my opinion. It was really, really cool to see a lot of views on that and attention being given to the itch page, and the creators of this kind of seeming like they were revitalized by that. It might have just been coincidence and they were going to update anyway. I'm totally not beyond believing that, but it was still cool to see regardless. So this just provides you with the instructions on making your own, which it's pretty simple. You just take the template out of the folder. You'll open it up in your own paint program. I've got CSP open here. I opened up the shirt template. I colored each and every one of these with a bit of a red tint. Of course, there's no reason to do that because the program offers a coloration right there in the editor so that you don't have to submit different color stuff. Instructions for what to do if you want the engine to be able to colorize it, notes on the file names, and just how to export, and then you are good to go. So I hope that this draws attention of anybody who's willing to contribute to a project like this one, because to me it is a great step forward to have a generator that's not just two sections of a character. The top half is the giant head and the bottom half is the little chibi body, and then that's it. You know, we all have access to that RPG Maker sprite. We have all had every opportunity to dress that thing up every which way. It's game-killingly recognizable. It's been done to death. It's really time to get fresh blood, fresh sprite blood in the character generation game, and I see this as being knocking it out of the park. So I mean, the only thing that I could ask for more is 8 direction, but that is, you know, that's me being super particular. I'm kind of an 8 direction sucker though. And that's it. I just wanted to share the update about the Aurora character generator. The creators were very kind enough to reach out to me and let me know about this kind of a little bit before it came out, just to give me a heads up. And I'm like, okay, that sounds good, but I really want to wait and see if it actually happens. And I mean, it definitely happened. So they're listening. Opportunity for you guys to get involved, make some assets, no matter how simple or small or silly you think they might be. I think that I'm going to make variations of horns. It'll be easy to open up these characters in image programs, put horns on every side of the sprite, and then send it back in. And it should be just as easy for you to do anything like that as well. And it's all free, and you'll get some credit towards this amazing project that I hope is cemented in the annals of history. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.